Good morning to you. Sound like somebody old Grandpa Frog, don't it? Good. Good. Good morning. It's a song that was in my spirit. I've been listening to a couple of them. I pulled out my old school gospel today, and that's what I forgot to do was turn on the music. That's what I forgot to do. I got something that I want to bless your soul with. Give me a second. See if it's gonna work. That went on and did what I needed to do. And then let's go here and then here. Oh. Good morning, everybody. This ain't the one, but we're gonna listen to this real quick. Oh, here it is. This ain't no ordinary. Don't do that. What is you doing? This ain't no ordinary song. Hey. Yeah. The God of serve is greater than the ordinary. Let me go get my coffee. So I'ma give them all I have in this world. Come on, help me say this ain't no ordinary worship. This ain't no ordinary. No. The God of service greater. The God of service greater than the other. So I'm gonna give him all I have. So I'ma give it all I have in this world. Let me tell the story about a woman with an issue. Had it 12 long years, didn't know what to do. She heard about a man coming through her time. She fell to her knees and crawled on the ground. Oh, this is what she said, y'all. She said, if I could only touch but the hem of his garment, I'ma give it all I have. Lonely. Can you do it? Can you? This ain't no ordinary worship. Come on. What? Don't do that. My kid. Hold on. Hey. Hello. Good morning. Are you up or are you going to bed? You're up. Let me see that, baby. Good morning, Imu Isugama. Hi. Good morning. Are you eating? Let me see your face. Cheese. Good. What's she eating? Oh, okay. All right. I'll call y'all back in a little bit. Love you. Bye. It don't matter how old you get, your kids is always going to interrupt whatever it is that you're doing. They don't care. They don't check to see if you're online. They don't even text to see if you're online. They don't care. You could be pooping, sleeping, eating, having a conversation, teaching a class, jamming out. They don't care. They always going to find a way. When you a parent, you never really alone. There's always a child watching. There's always a kid that's gonna call your phone, come in your room and ask for some of your juice. You never really alone when you a parent. Never. This is true. I do this to my mother daily. Oh, I know. They don't care if I'm asleep. They don't care. She is getting very big. She's gonna be 3. Granny's son just turned 3. She gonna be 3, and little mama will be 2, which is crazy. Sheesh. When I met y'all, I had just became a grandma. He was only like 2-3 months when I met y'all. Now he 3. Y'all done growed up with my babies too. She messed up our whole vibe. Kids don't care. Oh man. So there is a lot of stuff that should be being delivered today. My son come lock the bathroom door when I walk in there every time. Right? I don't need you to help me lock the door. I don't need you to do that. We ain't going to the bathroom. I'm going to the bathroom because when you need to go to the bathroom, you go in a corner and hide because you want to be by yourself. So mom gets the same thing. Mommy is hiding in a corner, pooping by herself. Thank you very much. I need you to go, child. So if we ain't always pooping together, you need to get out this bathroom. Oh, this is how I used to talk to my kids. No, get out. Mommy, no, get out. Because when you boo-boo, you go over there and hide in the corner. You don't want me bothering you, talking to you or nothing. So go on. So go on. Don't even come over here. Move around. Get out. I ain't playing. Go on somewhere. Move it or lose it, kid. Good morning, Miss Ida. Good morning, everybody. So, seeing as how it could be our last couple days, we're going to see how this is going to work out. And we'll probably go live on Fanbase tomorrow just to test it. I'm going to tell y'all what time. Hey, so starting already. Okay, let's see. Thank you for the shares. Oh, okay. Hey, so since this is like winding, we don't know. Okay, so this is winding, and we don't know which way it's gonna go. We not really worried though, because it is what it is. We didn't have our time, but with that, thank you. With that, yes, I'll let y'all know the details about that later. We gonna get to that at the end of class. We ain't gonna do it in the beginning. Don't worry about it. I'll let y'all know what's gonna go on. I'll let y'all know because I ain't really figured it out yet. So I'll be working on that this evening. You said we gotta stay together. Well, I agree to a certain point. Because there's some people I'm not going to want to stay together with if they don't get their skills up. And what I mean by that is learning how to say without saying. Because I don't want to be around people that don't know how to do that. And I know I make it funny when I say it, but I'll be real serious. That's why I Circle be by herself. Because people don't know when not to talk. And that will be your number one reason why you can't be. That's why I don't let people be around me. They run their mouth, they tell people business, and they just talk and talk and talk. And I talk and talk and talk too, but in a way that is hopefully helping people. But some people, just because they want to have something to say, they gon' post it. You heard me. And they gonna say it, and that is a scary thing in this time that we are living in, because we got 3 days until we in the D-man ship. Y'all hear me? We got 3 days until we are in a D-man ship. So you gonna have to tighten up, everybody. Tighten up. You said I got my good ears on. This part. Have y'all been watching the report about what's going on with this AI in your phones? Yeah. Y'all been paying attention, right? It's a lot going on with your... Okay. Every video now that you post is being recorded. Did we talk about that? Okay. Yeah. IMD. Did we talk about it? And now you have to go into your iPhone and click out of that so that they cannot record every single FaceTime, text, call, scroll on the internet, naughty people, whatever. They got access to all of it. Really? I would check and see what's going on with the pay company. Like if your stuff comes through ADP or whatever it does, I would check and see what's going on with it. You said, what's the point? Oh! there go that ghost again. That ghost in him. This. And this. Right here. This. This right here. And this. And this. See, we in this stage right here. This where we at right here. See this? This? See that? This where we at. That's where we at right now. Like in this day. Come 3 days, that's gonna be even more real. This. And this. And this. We use our manners. Can you please tell me the book name? Yes, I can. We use our manners here. To the newbies, y'all might not know because don't nobody tell me what to do. So can you please tell me the name of the book? Would be the appropriate thing, but I got you. Here you go. I normally don't do that, but for you, I will today. It's a special. Because we use our manners around here. I'm old. Can you please? And thank you. We use that kind of stuff. Anyway, you're welcome. Can you please tell me what the recorded feature's called? I don't know. You're going to have to go look it. We seek and we find. It's Raining Woodwork. You got to go look up AI Apple update. And it's going to give you all the information. They got videos everywhere. So, with that, again, tighten up, class. You hear me? You hear me? Y'all got me? All the things that we talked about and that you heard me reiterate over and over and over and over. And this is not a panic moment. This is training should be kicking in as you see stuff happening right now. Okay? All the things we talked about, everything, all of the practice till it's perfect. And now y'all done messed up, babe. Because guess what? I forgot. Let me tell you. Auntie Judy, you a real one. Auntie Judy. All y'all real ones. But Auntie Judy, listen, I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning. A freaking clock in the morning, I'm up doing what? ASL word searches. And the crazy thing is, I only had to look at the little map because I forgot. K through 5th grade, they made us do these. And when I tell you I was finding, like, it took me about 3 minutes. After that, baby, I done did a couple pages. Like, yeah. I said, oh, I do remember this. And when I promise you my mind was finding them letters without looking, maybe 1 or 2 letters I have to check back up there, baby. I said, uh-oh. I'm about to be talking crazy to people in ASL. It's over. Are you? Well, I'm learning. Now, that's amazing. You're like the 2nd or 3rd person that said that. We got a few people that teach ASL in here. Interesting. Pretty cool. So why y'all ain't been teaching our people? Raggities. Anybody that know ASL in here and you ain't been putting the community on? So why we ain't getting no videos? Thank you. So you want to be the only one that can speak? Oh, okay. Because I've been telling y'all to get y'all classes. My bad, I only know. You can't type that, girl. Jesus. Me too. Moving on. Listen. Just raggedy. Well, get on it. Thank you. Like now, please. Can you start posting videos on whatever other social media and let us know where you at so that we can find you so we can learn. Didn't I tell y'all people do me like that? Like they be having vital information for me and I never get it. They have tools that I need and they keep them for themselves, but they expect Circa to give out every bit of everything that she knows. I'm gonna need y'all to quit doing that to me. I want to talk to Desmond. Hurry up. Please and thank you. I want to talk to Desmond. Do you understand me? In a full conversation. So I need you to hurry. Like, give us the expedited class. We need the, okay? Go on and put the whatever we need out. Thank you. I want to talk to Desmond. So, moving on. That is a goal. Yes. Listen. I don't know if anyone knew what French sign language, but I'm sorry, family. I should have asked. No, we don't know nothing, but it's okay. We about to learn. Capital One, but I remember you told us this was happening. I would just call them. Hey, everybody. Making sure. Okay, so anyway, I was up doing that, which is pretty cool, and I'm gonna try to. I know it's bad, but yeah. Anyway, so you see what I did as I found the words, I wrote them, in the line so that I can remember. This is making my toes wiggle and tingle and everything else, honey. I was running through this. You heard me. I said, go ahead then. 2:06 a.m. and then I started another one at 2:11. You heard me. Started 2:06 and then I started another one at 2:11. I was like, ooh wee. Yeah, this is what I needed right here to get me jump started. I just needed a little bit of something. Anytime I can learn something new, it makes me real, real happy. So I'm excited about it. You heard me. All right. Next thing of business. If you have a pen and paper, and it's gonna be our classes are always interactive, but this is gonna be more y'all working than me. If you ready. So I need you to write down, why didn't he stop it? Or he could have stopped it on your paper and time and date it if you can for today, please. Yeah. You can write down, why didn't he stop it? He could have, or he could have stopped it. Either or will be fine. At the top of your paper, please. Now I gotta find a place to put that book and this one. Oh, yep. Uh-oh. Well, actually, it'll be self-training today. So if it's a tap, it's coming from, go ahead and get some. That's where it's coming from. It won't be me today. That's this one on y'all. So, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right. So, what I need for you to do, each of you, is to go look up a scripture. Hopefully, you all don't get the same one, which is the first one that normally comes up. I need you to find a raw in the Bible, write down the scripture, and see if you can find how many soldiers were in that particular raw. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I went to the store this morning and it was a new lady at the store, and I'm like, hi. And she said, I need your ID. I said, and the guy behind the counter kind of looked at me. Looked at her like, wait. You don't see all this gray hair? You thought this was just put there for decoration? I earned this. I guarantee you, you don't need it. You hear me? And the man behind the counter said, "How old are you?" I said, "I'm about to be 45." The lady said, "I just turned 45." The other lady said, "I'm 51." I said, "Excuse me, can I ask y'all a personal question? Are y'all going through menopause? And if so, are these things happening to you?" Look, I'm trying to find out from whoever I can. They said, "Mm-hmm. Yeah." I said, "Y'all hips don't be working like they used to when you get up?" They said, "Yep, knees, back, and muscles." Uh-huh. Yep, in a nice way. They ain't funny. That's it. Whoo, okay, I'm not crazy. Because, baby, listen here. It'd be a lot going on over here. And I'm like, Jesus, please help me. Please. Please help me. Please help me not be mean to people. Please help me not be short with people. Please help me because there is a fire when you are going through menopause that come up out of your feet, baby. I see why old ladies used to be like, "Yeah, leave me alone." You be wanting some comfort from them and they cut you straight to the chase. It just, baby, listen, he don't want you, and I don't know how you can't see it. Now you can keep on going through what you want to go through, but I'm gonna tell you like this: a man such and such and such and such and such and such, or you need to quit being and go find you another job because you don't like they don't care. They call it like they see it, and I see why. I think menopause should be called truth serum. That's what it should be called. Cause by that time you didn't got to the point. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. Do you want it or not? And if you don't, go over there. Cause I'm living real life right here. I ain't got time to be worried about your fantasies, honey. Whatever life you trying to pretend you gonna live, either you gonna live it real or you gonna get from over here. I can feel that because all the older ladies, I used to be like, "Whoa, Miss Lady, you snappy, baby. What do you want?" Okay, move on out the way until you ready, until you know. And it started real hot, girl. Real. You be like, she just mad because she about that. Listen about that. It ain't the old part. It's the part of getting this part of the getting old. If I didn't have to go through this, I wouldn't care. You said First Samuel 30:10. It was 400 men. Okay, on both sides or just one side? How many did the other army have? Good job, sis. I have a lot of people mad at me for being truthful. I've always been, but now I don't hold back. That part. That's exactly it. I've always been truthful, but I might wait a little bit. Now I'll be like, "Look here." Well, then don't call me or talk to me. Then you don't want the truth, so then you might not want to call my phone. Sometimes I have to help myself because my hang up finger is crazy. I will hang up in the middle of your sentence. As soon as I can feel the fire coming, and once it get past my knees, I don't know. So I try not to even let it get to the middle of my calf. So if I gotta go, I'm gonna call you right back. Matter of fact, I ain't. I'm gonna talk to you later. And if they keep talking, okay. Numbers 21:14. This is why these words were written in the book of laws of the Lord. Right. I don't want the scripture. I want how many people. Thank you, Mr. Avery. The battle of Zimmerman was the battle between the armies. Yes, but I need to know. Listen. 400,000. There we go. I want to know the numbers. The numbers of the people. The numbers of the people. I do want to know the war, but also the no. You're good. I want to know the war, like the Zimmerman War, I believe. The name of the war and how many people fought, not just for Israel, but how many soldiers were on the other side, because these things are recorded. And if you know who they are, then you'll be able to go and see, because they have a record of the war as well. Raw, sorry, dang it. They have the you know the word. I just slipped up. Yep, numbers. Numbers. Hmm. What we got? Okay. So I got another number total because somebody just gave me 40,000. I think it was, how many was it? 400,000 at the same war. Gideon and the Midianites was 300,000 Israelites and 135,000. That's how many they was going against? Hey, Shantae. What we got? What else we got? Did Abraham go to war? Huh? Okay. Does it tell us how many of Og's people was in there when he went? Moses went to war too. He didn't go to war for the Israelites, but he it was a war that he was fighting as well. What about that one? How many people were in that one? Did the Israelites fight with the Babylonians? How many people were in that, Rob? Hey, Christine. 3,000. Interesting. Interesting. 3,000 total men or 3,000 Israelites? Because how many people were they going up against? In the battle, 2 Chronicles 13, the forces of Judah unalived 500,000 Israelite troops. 500,000. How many troops did they have? The wars period. All the wars, y'all. I'm just trying to give y'all some other names, but this is supposed to be y'all homework. I told y'all gonna do the work today. Gotta make sure some things is there. I wanna see some. It's like a post test. Mm-hmm. Gideon had 32,000 against 135,000 Midianites. Interesting. 32,000 times, so 100, they had 103,000 more people than Gideon. 103,000 more people. This is why I want y'all to go looking. Right. Right. I know that, Tommy Thomas. But right now we're just trying to see the numbers. We know. That's what all these books back here are about. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So would you like to find a scripture about one of the wars that they fought? Yeah. Come on in. What else we got? And y'all can take y'all time. I'm not rushing y'all because I really want y'all to look. And don't just look in the beginning. Look all throughout and look at them numbers and see how many. Raw. RAW. Uh-huh. Yeah. Raw. All right. So what we got? We got some more numbers. I know we do. What we got? Joshua led. Is that 600,000 Israelites into the land of Canaan? Okay. How many did the Battle of Jericho have? Okay. Was that a Raw though? Not just how many. Are you talking about Joshua? Are y'all talking about the same thing? Because I'm not just talking about how many were there total. When they were going to Raw, how many did they have and how many did the opposing team have? What were the numbers looking like? That's mainly what we're looking for. The Raws, and then how many was on each side. If any of you have a battle that battles by map book by the Smithsonian, there's some answers in there. Y'all got the green book, Battles by Maps? Battles Maps by Map. Y'all got, if you got that book, get some answers there. Not gonna tell you where else they at, but 40,000 at Jericho. Interesting. So there was 40,000 Canaanites or whoever was living in Jericho at that time against how many Israelites? Ooh. Okay. Okay, so that was the number of the Israelites. 40,000. Okay, and then how many other people did they go up against? Okay, it's all right. This is just still information you can find either in your Bible or online. Either or. Second Kings 19 and 35, an angel unalived 185,000. Assyria had 300,000 plus. And Israel had 40,000 at the Battle of... Wow. So Israel had 40,000 and the Assyrians had 300,000. Israel 40,000, Assyria 300,000. So that's 260,000, right? More men. Assyria had 300,000. Israel had 40. So that's 260,000 more men. Now the other one was Gideon had 32,000 and the enemy had 135,000. So 103,000 more, and now it's 260,000 more people than those people at that time. I got a question. When a problem arises in your life, a mountain or a mob of problems, right? Is it more of a miracle for God to have the odds be smaller or larger? Which one is more of a miracle? Which one? More of a miracle when the odds are not in your favor. Here we go. Okay. The odds of in your favor. They need, okay. So that means there needs to be more of the trouble in order for God to do a miracle. There needs to be more people than you. There needs to be credit issues. There needs to be a barrier between you and your blessing for God to show up and do something that naturally could not be done. It needs to be supernatural. So supernatural would be 35,000 people going up against 135,000 people that are larger, that run faster, that are stronger, and have more deadly things in their hands, for God to come down and say, yeah, that don't mean nothing to me. What that mean? Do what you're going to do. So people say, I want a miracle. God, why didn't you just stop this? You could have stopped these people from coming outside my house. You could have stopped them from taking my car. You could have stopped me from getting fired. You could have stopped my husband or wife from leaving. You could have stopped the unaliving of my loved one. You could have stopped the sickness that's in my body. He said, but where would the miracle come in at? Then I would never get to show you how big I am. I need the doctors to say it can't so I can. Because then I get my glory from you. I need them to deny you. So when I say yes and they don't even know why they saying yes, after I already told you I was going to give it to you, and then I had them tell you no 2 times to see if you still believe if I could do it. That's where the miracle comes in. That's supernatural. Okay? Do you hear me? You have to have the opposition. What fun would a football, basketball, soccer, gymnastics meet be if there was not an opposing team? Sometimes they gonna run your yards back. Sometimes they gonna get almost to the goal, and then that nigga with the golden arm gonna hit him with it. Ah! You hear me? That nigga gonna reach all the way back. Like, bro, I got this. I got this from the other goal, nigga. And I'm aiming, and it's going right in. Whew. Or that nigga like, they running up on him. Score! Oh my God! Everybody, supernatural. Supernatural. We got 4 players down. We got our running back is hurt. The quarterback hurt. Our defensive back then twisted his ankle. We got the wide receiver, and he done did something. So he trying to hobble, and God said, I'm still going to win the game. We about to run that play we practiced that we didn't tell nobody about. Wait a minute, we don't know. I know I just made it up right now. Let's go. I didn't need you to know. Because if I would have gave you the play early, you would have played it in the beginning of the game, and then the enemy would have knew where he would have already studied your tape. I couldn't even tell you because when the first time you saw trouble, you gonna run that new play because they don't know it, but it ain't time. You gotta wait until the right moment. Sometimes that's why God don't tell you to plan first. Because you will start trying to use it too early. Hey, Pumpkin. He can't tell you what he gonna give you. He can't tell you thank you, God, which way you gonna go, because your tailor being gave the enemy the ball. Soon as somebody, if that's all right, because God he gonna do this for me anyway. Shut up. You got to get close enough to the goal first. And they think that, oh, boy, about to run it. And they don't know you got that nigga with that golden arm. He about to, it's going to go straight through. Don't even trip. It's going in. Oh, girl with her jumper, it's going in. You hear me? It's going in. But if he told you the plan, you would have to tell somebody so they can get ready. Then they gonna tell another soldier, and by the time you know it, somebody done leaked the plan. Because people can't help but talk. And that's why sometimes God don't tell you until you in it. In the moment, go left, go right. All right, you come up the middle. Boom, hit him. Pow! You hear me? He can't tell you because then you will be running his plans to the enemy. They'll have somebody over watching. You think it's a grandma or a pawpaw. Whole time it's the enemy's coach. It's their defensive coach. And he over there at your house looking at y'all defense. Oh, that's how they gonna run it every time. They do it every third play. Bet that's their pattern. He could have stopped it. He could have stopped every single bad thing, but then you would not name my you would not know him for who he is. My children wouldn't mean as much to me if the doctors didn't tell me at 12 I was never going to have them. Before I could even get started good. That's why they mean a lot to me, because the devil and the doctor said, 97% chance of Neville. She might as well not even worry about it. And my mama said, but she will. And then when it started happening, she was mad, but moving on. That's why they mean a lot to me. Because before I could even start having them, the doctor told me I wouldn't. Sure did. That's why they mean a lot. Do you understand? The fact that I got these gray hairs and everybody spoke death over me before 18, ooh, that's why I like it. Because the devil had some place he was going to run, but my daddy had some other ones. You heard? But if he would have told me that the miracles that I was going to see early on, would I really have been serving him for him, or would I be serving him for the miracles I knew was coming? How loyal are you? Because if he told you what he was going to do later, you probably would just stay because you knew it was coming. It's easy if you know the odds are in your favor, right? That make you, and yeah, I know my mama always gonna come through for me. She don't, until if she can do it, she gonna do it. Oh, okay. Well then, let me take that security out. Now, do you still think it could be done if your mama ain't here? If your daddy ain't here? If your child ain't here, if your husband ain't here, can it still be done? Cause just cause they not don't mean I ain't. Just cause you don't have a job, that don't mean you can't build a house. People would tell you it's not possible, but God said, with who? See, you want man's credit, right? What does your credit say about you? Well, I've got a question for you. What does how much credit you give God say about you? Did you do it or did he do it? Because the more you give him credit for your life, the better your credit's gonna get with him. You said what? You don't need that, the FICO, honey. You said what? You said the more credit you give him, the better your credit get with him. Oh. Oh, where you just automatically approve for stuff. You didn't have to pay for it. You ain't gonna have to pay for it. It's free. Or at a discounted rate. Because your credit is good. God extends all the credit, but what credit do you give him for the things that he do in your life? Maybe if you up his credit, your credit will change. Oh, 2 Corinthians, but he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in weakness. Come on. You said, I'm going to throw this fruit at you. I'm going to take my leg. Uh-oh. Ain't it crazy how you be fighting for things when you giving yourself credit for what's going on? But when you start telling people, I would not have this house if it wasn't for God. I would not have this. I would not have these books. I would not have my health. I would not have my strength. I wouldn't have my great husband. It ain't because I did nothing. It's because God sent him to me. I would not have these amazing kids if God didn't teach me how to train them. I would not have this education if God didn't help me through the times when I didn't think I was going to make it. And really, I had dropped out, but I hadn't left the school yet. Y'all just didn't know I had dropped out. And then he gave me another fire to get on back in. All of that. We worried about our FICO. Because favor ain't fair. You don't need no credit when you got favor. You still going to get what you need. And they can change that score and move the numbers however they want to. Well, he can too. He can put a stop or he can pass it through. Even though you know for a fact, and not on no funny stuff either, he just going to let it go through. Whatever it is, the more credit you give him, come on. The more credit you give him, the better credit you get. You see what I'm saying? Because your pain was owed. So you, thank you. So you go, right? And you ask God for something. You go to the bank and you ask them for a loan. They think about it. They let you know how much you approved for, and they give it to you. Do you have to pay that loan back? Yes, you do. And you know what that is? The quicker and the faster you pay your loan back, the better your credit gets. You know what happens? You can go and ask for more. You can open up other faith lines. You can open not just for yourself, but now you can add somebody to your faith credit who might not have that much faith, and ask God to bless them through you for something they said wasn't going to happen. And you can build up their faith credit, they spiritual credit. Did you know? Did you know that? You can get with somebody that has good faith credit. And if they trust you enough, they'll attach to you. And when they do, their faith allows you to be blessed as well. Until your faith credit get up, and then they got their own credit lines now. So now they can start to build up their spiritual credit, their faith credit. Do you see what I'm saying? But how do you pay back what God has given to you? He said we really never can. But an easy way to do it would be him to give him credit. You said, ooh, girl, they approved me for $750,000. So you gave the bank credit. They gave you a credit line, and you gave them the credits for the $750,000. Now, did you call the bank every day and ask them, are you gonna approve me? Are you gonna approve me? Are you gonna approve me? Well, do I need to do something else? Are you gonna approve me? No, you waited. You might have checked your email or checked your phone, but you didn't call. But you know who you did ask every day and bug every day for the loan to go through? Every time the devil tried to put doubt in your mind that it wasn't going to, you know who you did bug every day? God, please let this loan go through. God, if you, because you know I need it, God. I need a blessing, Lord. Lord, I need you to, thank you, God, for my blessing. And God, are you going to do it? And, well, God, because you know I've been trying to. So you go to him to ask them to give you the credit, but when you get the credit, you give it to man and not God. Oh, I understand. You bugged him every day, but when the bank approved you, thank you, Chase, for helping me accomplish my dreams. Chase did that. JP Morgan. I know a lot of JPs, and most of them stingy. If they give you something, they want something back. Y'all know any JPs? Because I do, a few of them. Baby, most of the JPs I know is about their money. I know a few people named JP. Whatever their first and middle name is, it don't matter. They be getting their bread. And they stingy. You said laughing, but very serious. Oh. And if they give you something, they want something in return. They want their interest. All the JPs I know. Okay. You said laugh out loud. That's about true about JPs. I don't know what it is. And JP Morgan is the same way. I said not y'all got. Oh, okay. So JP is okay. You said those are both my son's initials. Spot on. Hilarious. Hilarious. You said I didn't qualify for even half the amount. Come on. I don't know what it is about JPs, but all the ones out, they gonna get their bread, baby. They be like, wait a minute, what you need some money for? Let me see your finances before I give you my money. Well, when am I gonna have it back? My cousin JP don't do nothing for free. I'm trying to tell. I done ran into a lot of people in my life. I done ran into a lot of people, a lot of them. You hear me? And I told y'all, I didn't learn people by names and things like that. Character and things. People like, oh, that's not the same. Well, I done been all over this, took planes and trains and automobiles, baby, and I ran into the same people in the same situations all the time. And I'd be like, what's your interesting? Interesting. So anyway, with that, your homework today, you either pay him or you owe him a favor. I'm trying to tell you. All the JPs I know just want to hand out. Oh, so yours is different. You said he'll barter. Right. It gotta be something in it for them. They not doing nothing for nothing. My Uncle JP get that bread, but stingy as heck. I'm trying to tell you. They'll play broke. Listen, y'all. I pay attention to the people I'm around, like, oh, okay. Well, wait a minute. What's your name again? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I see. I see it all right there. I see it. You hear? So anyway, with that, your assignment today is to find out how many, not all, you can find a few situations he does play broke. Girl, I'm trying to tell, listen, I wish y'all would listen to your TT. I know how this go. I'm not saying every last one of them, but baby, the numbers be numbering. I'll be like, oh. You said they sure do play broke. Both of y'all said it at the same time, Phaedra and Nick. Listen. Hey, Pumpkin. You said got me thinking about the folks that have JP initials. You gonna see it. Not all of them. Don't try to force them into it. Just be cool. Hey, can I get $1? What do you need $1 for? What? You got all of that money sitting right there. You can't give me $1 with what you need it for. And this ain't even my money. I gotta put this up. This money gotta go over here. It's already spent for real. I mean, what's up? What you stingy? But JPs, when they take their money out of a roll, you can hear it screeching. And they not gonna let you see they're gonna turn. Hold on, I'll be right back. Give me a minute. And I'm telling you, I better see you on Thursday. I got cousins named. You said my cousin JP. I was about to say I got cousins named JP too. You said you are not lying because my JP wanted to hand out, but I needed help and said they didn't have it. I'm trying to tell you. Those are my aunt's initials, and sis always gonna ask, "What is in it for me?" JP. JP. Don't know what it is, and that's what JP Morgan gonna ask you. What's in it for me? And it's a thing. You said, and their father's JP. That's hilarious. Interesting. I pay attention to people. I know y'all don't think I do, but I do. To all kinds of people, I pay attention because you have to, or you will be frustrated. You're not about to frustrate me. This is how you are. I get it. I see it. You said, why is that my grandma's initials backwards? Hilarious. Hilarious. When we moved here, he helped us, and we had to give him a part of everything we sold. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I be trying to give me a set. Y'all get go on and think about it. I told y'all. Listen, they are not doing nothing for free, babe. All right, sorry about that. So, back to what I was saying. I need you today to write down the ones that just pay me. Right. I need you to write down 5 instances or 5 situations or 5, whatever you want to call it, memories that you have that you wish God would have stopped. And then I need you to write down the blessing that came in him not stopping it. It could be something you learned, if you got strong, if you learned something new, if it pushed you in a different direction. I want you to think about what he didn't stop and how it worked out well for you. What grew from him not stopping it? Because we always think the miracle is him stopping it. But if he stopped it, you would not know God for who he is. That he can heal you, that he can... Girl, listen. Yeah. Sometimes we only think blessings are good. No, blessings can be that hell you went through too. I know mine is. I ain't even gonna lie. Like the last 34 years of my life, I was like, God, well, I say 31 years. I was like, what the heck? God hates me. I used to think it all the time. I said, you can't love me. Ain't no way. But now I'm like, God, thank you for loving me. Come on, mine too, baby girl. Mine too. Now I be like, ooh, thank you for loving me. Because I thought him not letting what I wanted to happen be, you don't love me because why you didn't give me. He said, no, I do love you. That's why I didn't give you that, because it's not good for you. I'm trying to tell you, it's not good for you. And sometimes when God don't... this part. I was talking to my daughter, and I said, y'all used to get mad at me about certain things. I said, but look, all your friends that had whatever that was, they don't know how to do nothing. Well, their mom doesn't make them do this, and their mom... And I said, and now they're your irritating friend that don't know how to do nothing and expect you to take care of them like they mama do, because they had all of that, but they didn't get them damn life skills. And so now they out here in the world and in the way, just crazy, expecting everybody to treat them. And now they getting on your nerves, and now you don't want to answer the phone. Because remember, I told you, when you don't teach your children what they need to learn to be in society, they become somebody else's headache. Mothers that don't teach your sons nothing, they become their wife, baby mama, whatever, headache. Women that don't, dads that don't come around and teach your daughter how to be, she's taking all her anger out on him because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Stop. You make your children a headache for other people. Your children need to be a blessing and not just financial. Because sometimes that can be more of a burden if you take care of me or if you do the thing. So, you said, my darn 34-year-old brother. Don't unleash nobody. You just happy somebody, they taking them off your hands. That's wrong. But now you're going to have two headaches. Because she going to call you and he going to call you. Or he going to call you and she going to call you. So, do it right in the beginning. And then you don't got to hear all that. Miss Lady, I need to talk to you because your son and... Bro, hey, Mr. Such and Such, I need to talk to you because your daughter is... da-da-da. Okay. Well, they're just... No. They messed up. They effed up. They sure is. And if you... This is why... Because I called that mama. I said, you didn't teach her much. I did. I said, no. Let's go down the list. She said, well, I never really worried about those things either. Exactly. Like I said, you didn't teach him. And so now every time I try to tell him normal things, he thinks I'm fussing at him. That's your fault. Sure did. You got me messed up. I wasn't disrespectful, but I need to let you know where you failed at in some areas with this kid of yours that is now giving me a headache every day. Ooh, my ex's mom taught him how to cook, but not to stop his sticky fingers. Or how to keep himself and not be in every sit. Girl, listen. Amen. Amen. Listen here. Getting ready to cry before we start. Listen. I did not want my children to be a headache. I did not want my children to be out here destroying nobody else because I did not teach them, so I stayed on their neck. People say, you need to let them live. You need to mind your business. Because the stuff that I'm putting in them, they're going to be a value in every single situation they go to. And guess what? It's a reality. They are a well of knowledge, every last one of them. And it's because I didn't have all those amazing things to keep their mind. Like, they have video games and stuff, but it wasn't excessive because we spent time talking. We spent time doing exercises, the same stuff I do with y'all. Teaching does not always have to be about this. It could just be a conversation. It could be an exercise. It could be a number of things to where you just sewing a little bit at a time, and over time they don't even realize, and they do it without thinking, oh, okay, you want to know? When y'all first came here and I used to say words, y'all just sit there. I said, go look it up. Now, before I can even get finished reading the sentence, you know what y'all doing? Going through the dang sentences to see which words or numbers or whatever it is that y'all think I'm going to ask y'all to look up, and y'all already have it on hand. We just did it a little bit at a time. Y'all be giving me definitions for words before I could even ask for them. I'll be like, okay, and this is why I don't want to give y'all the scripture now, because you done went through here and found out the numbers. You said, sure do. The numbers are everything. You done looked up all the names. You done looked up all the... Can I get to my class? You don't even know where I'm going. Whoa. Just start rattling off numbers and everything. You know why? Because a little bit at a time. You said, Google it. Yes, ma'am. You taught us well. Well, look, you said facts. Right. So I don't have to... Y'all said y'all take class to heart. And do. But think about it now. So when I have people coming here asking for answers, do you know why I think that's really crazy? Because I know that you all know where to go get it. I know you know, because we have gone over it over and over, and now you do it with everything subconsciously. Like, it ain't even, like, you don't even, it don't matter what it is. If you're going to buy something, you're going to look up just all different things. You don't just take whatever it is right there. Even with the answers that we get from Google and stuff like that, y'all go, you say, ain't nothing the same. Watching TV, I see Queen posted that cartoon the other day. Baby, they put it right out there for the kids. Didn't I tell you they tell the kids the truth? Whatever I want you to do in your adulthood, I show you as a child. Whatever I want you to accept or reject, I show you as a child. You know what happens if I show you as a child? It will always be in your mind. So the video that Queen posted was about a cartoon, and I think my dad used to watch that cartoon for real. And it's crazy because they put it right out there, the truth. Right in your face. And they told it to the kids. Well, you know who they gonna be? The future scientists, the future business people. In 1990s, early 2000s, whenever that video, that cartoon was out, now those people are now 25, 26, and they're the graphic designers. They are the microbiologists. They are the techies. They are. Oh, I remember this cartoon I used to watch, and they put this little thing on there, and you didn't have to do nothing, and blah, 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 blah. I'm going to make one. Well, I felt the pearly gate circle will be telling us about how we are. Girl, if I make it in, I don't know if he's going to let me in. I hope so. We don't know. I just pray. I'm like that sister, we have our say. She said, I don't know. I'm trying to get myself together so I can make it to the pearly gates, because I'm just mean. Don't I act like that sister that stood there and the other ladies ran out the door? She was combing her hair. She said, I ain't going nowhere. They said, come on, she said. And walked right through them people. That I told y'all, my mama used to whoop me, and I got to the point where I wouldn't even cry. I saw myself in that lady. I said, yep. And she said, I don't know if God gonna let me in or not. You said, oh yeah, I watched that and it was good, baby. Did y'all see Circa in the one feisty sister? Did y'all see her? Y'all saw me. I know y'all saw me, Bessie. Y'all saw me. Me and Bessie is family members. We is. Yeah. I said, look at Circa about 90. Just as feisty as she wanted to be. You said, oh, my son did the same thing. I'm trying to tell you. She was hilarious, wasn't she? She didn't care. Mm-hmm. Yep. She said, I'm going blind. She said, no, you're not. She said, I am. She said, girl, well, you got good company. Listen. Hilarious. Listen. It was Have Our Story. We watched it the other day. I love the movie. She definitely reminds me of myself. Listen. And she said what she wanted to say too, didn't she? Baby, when that white woman took and put that picture frame down, I said, this is why. White people. When you go into black people's houses, you do not touch anything until you are invited. Because when she picked up that picture frame, baby, I said, put that back. I said, what is you doing? Looking. And you see, she went up and said, our pictures is not on the mantle for you to take them down. Our pictures is on the mantle for you to look and don't touch. This is how you look at pictures in black people's houses. Not this. Yep, I saw that and immediately went, oh. Stuff in black people's house is not interactive. It's like a museum. It's for viewing only. I don't care how interactive it looks. If it spins, don't touch it. I'm always amazed at some people's caucasity. Because why would you do that, girl? That would have got you put at my mama's house. Just like the furniture in grandma's living room is for decorations only. Right. Everybody know you walk right past the living room. Ooh, that's nice. And go to the den. Or to the kitchen or the outside or the downstairs. What is you doing in here? I told y'all when I moved to Arizona with my ex, baby, he went in that cabinet and got a glass down. My dad said, oh, no. No. And they both have really deep voices. They're about the same height. So my dad is standing there. My ex, they about 6'3", both of them, 6'2", 6. He said, no. And my ex was black. He said, no. Anything in this cabinet, this cabinet, this cabinet, or this cabinet, you don't touch. As a matter of fact, just don't touch nothing in the cabinets. See, the wife set up a microwave cart here. There is plastic spoons and forks and paper cups right here. This is what you. And so then my dad called me in there and he said, you didn't tell him? I said, I didn't tell him what? That he ain't supposed to touch none of these glasses. I said, no. The brown ones? Oh, no. Not them either. Not the green ones, not them clear ones. You don't want to live, do you? And do y'all know she came in? We washed it, dried it, put it back up before she came home. She opened the cabinet and said, who been in my cabinet? Lady, I was 32. That's what my mom-in-law says. Ease your head. Uh-oh. She said, who been in my cabinet? We all just looked at each other. He was new there. He was new. So I went on and took the, I went on and took the, I miss my grandma's house at Burnley. Now we having a boogie. We doing happy moments, mama. Y'all gotta read the room. We're doing happy moment. So then you think about a happy moment. Okay? We all having a happy moment. So then you gotta put in a happy moment. Moving on. Here we go. Excuse me. Don't wipe your hands on a nice towels in the bathroom either. Girl, I'm still like that. My decorative towels is not, that's what the paper towels is for. That's what the paper towels is for. My daughter works with pretty much all. And she say, Mama, the more and more I'm around these folks, I see you really ain't. Oh, Cheryl said, yep. Her daughter, you really ain't. Are you Cheryl? Are you Cheryl? And she said you not. You is, but you not. Cause I can't see. Are you Cheryl? I am. Oh, so Cheryl is and her baby said, Mama, I see, cause I work with the people and you not like them. You is, but you ain't. Okay. Okay. You know you gotta ask, cause you know it's probably somewhere in the blood. Don't worry about it. It's in there somewhere. It is. Mm-hmm. And don't lean or lay on no throw pillows, baby. Don't even sit on the couch. My mama got a couch that she bought when I think I was 4. She's never had to replace the springs. Never had to replace the nothing. They look this exact same that they did when I was 5. I have pictures on that couch, and it looks exactly the same 40 years later. Not a nick, a scratch, tear, a arm, sweat, nothing. For over 40 years. They have been moved from state to state, not a bump, scratch, or nothing. Do you hear me? Her great grandkids probably gonna be able to sit on that thing. Even on the bed, we weren't allowed to fool with the pillows. Girl, that's why I let my bed be messy right now. If I don't make my bed, I just don't make it. Because there was not one day that I lived in my mother's house where I could get up and not make my bed, and it had to be perfect. And if it wasn't perfect, the pillows had to be in the exact space. I got beat. So yeah, I'll leave that bed a mess. My cousin, she make her bed every day. I'm not doing it. It needs to be ready when I get back in it. I'll make the one side that I don't sleep on. The side that I sleep on, no, it needs to just stay ruffled. Sometimes I'll pull it up. Sometimes I don't. It's gonna stay like that. It's gonna look just like it did when I got out of it. Right. Mm-mm. Baby, I had to listen. I told y'all we had to be able to bounce a quarter off our sheets. The dust ruffle had to be perfect. The comforter had to hit right at the top. With like, I told my kids, I don't gotta sleep in there. Now, when I tell you to clean your room, clean your room. But other than that, you sleep in there. If you don't make your bed, you don't make it. I don't care. I don't have. It needs to be comfortable for you. You said, and as a grandmother, you don't have special towels. Oh, I do. No, and don't ask me that no more. You a stranger. Would you let your daughter or son meet somebody a stranger in person? You don't watch ID channel, do you? No, you don't. You see my new prop I got? No, you don't. You absolutely don't. You don't watch that channel. You don't. There would be no reason for me to meet you, honey. Absolutely none. You do not watch the ID channel. It's crazy out here. I won't be meeting nobody. What does that mean? Because I'm pretty, I'm supposed to meet you, you say? No. Yeah, I am going to be a good wife to the person God sent to me, and it won't be nobody I met off the internet. Great wife. But the way people be playing Russian roulette with other people's lives, and how I don't want to rock no orange jumpsuit, I'll probably be single till the day of the Lord. Till the day of the Lord, I'll probably be single because, baby, I don't want to go to jail. I don't like it there. Shay, I do not want to go to jail. No. Mm-mm. And the people in this day and age, they want me to go to jail. So I just stay away from the people that want me to go to jail. There needs to be a book about rules for each family because, baby, every house different. Listen, this is something I talk to my kids about. So, you know how most people, however, they don't want their kids to live, they do not take people around them that live that way. Right? Most people. That part. Right? Do you realize you set them up to go be over there? Because if it's a generational curse and you don't use that as a teaching experience, they'll be over there. It'll be in the next generation because they have no idea about how bad it could be. They have no idea about whatever. So you don't have to leave them in that situation. But if it, okay, alcoholism and drug addiction ran on my mama's side real, real bad, right? And abuse. Crazy, right? I'm talking about physical abuse to each other, all of that, right? Brothers and sisters, cousins, this is what it is. So my mom very rarely let us go around our family. Like we could, but only certain people. Like if my aunties had certain issues, we couldn't go. We could go over there with her, but we couldn't go over there and stay. Well, what that do? As soon as we got a taste of the streets, we was like, ah, it's what it is. It's what it is. You see what I'm saying? We was all the way. Now it wasn't that we didn't know it, but because we didn't see it, we didn't see the danger in it either. Does that make sense? Because we did not see it. My mom didn't let us watch all the gangster stuff on TV and all of that. We didn't get to do none of that. So it was exciting to us when we went to our auntie house and all the adults is talking crazy and they drunk and they, getting their medicine on and all of that. And we just happy. We just excited, baby. We is excited to be here. You hear me? So what I did with my kids is I took them to both places. I took them to places where the kids got tired of being a party house and every day the parents was going to be there and it was going to be car parties and niggas running in and out. They'd be like, Mommy, we are ready to go. Let's go. I said, well, okay, so what did you see that you didn't like there? Not talking about nobody. Well, Mommy, her kids were tired and she didn't make them people leave and her kids were hungry and she wasn't paying attention. I'm talking about 5, 6 years old. These are the conversations driving home from I took them to my homegirl's house, sure did. I wanted them to see how a lot of parents eat before they feed their kids, how the kids be hungry, parents have whole plate. I wanted you to experience all of that. So what type of parent you gonna be? Well, I'm not gonna do that to my kids, Mom. And her kids was thirsty and she had soda and she didn't share with them. I said, and now you see why they don't ever want to share with you, because they don't get it often. Not comparing parenting, but showing them that everybody don't live the way you live. When they went to my friends' houses and my friends didn't have no beds for their children, but they mommy had a big soft bed, they used to say, Mommy, because they know I sleep on the floor, babe. If I gotta put all 4 of my kids in one bed, honey, they're gonna be in the bed. I'm gonna sleep on the floor, in a chair, hell, in the tub if I have to. Put a little blanket in here, I'll be fine. It's a little stiff, but I'll make it. Okay? So they got to see so many different parenting styles, and we lived all over the country. We didn't live everywhere. They got to see. They got to see good grandmas, bad grandmas, good aunties, bad aunties, good uncles, bad uncles. levels. They got to see it in so many, and not just, I told you, we used to be around Spanish families, white families, mixed families, Asian families, baby. We was around everybody. I made friends of all kinds of people so that they could see everybody don't live like you. Some people have better things, but look how they're treated. Their parents don't pay them no attention because go play your game, go do this, go do that, get out of my face. And so then when those kids would come to my house, I wish my mom would bake with me. I wish my mom would, I could tell my mom about my day. So then here my baby is, you might be envying them or feeling some type of way because their room looks a certain way, but they mama don't never knock on the door and come sit on the bed and ask them how was their day. She's never there. Or their dad is never there to ask. Are you all right? Do you like your room? Oh, then you gonna get what I give you. What if God did you like that? What if God only gave you his leftovers or what he didn't want? What if God only talked to you when he wasn't busy? He would never talk to you because he's always doing something. Shooed you away all the time when he's talking to his angels or talking to whoever. What if he did that to you? I know what you want. I already know, and you better quit coming in here and asking me. I already know. My baby at where my under 30 people at? Cause y'all cousin got jokes. I know she do. And I showed her my off the subject. I showed them my ASL book. You told us ask our kids if we're good parents, and I'm so glad I did. He's even happier now. Nisi Poo. Trying to tell you. I'm telling you how many friends I fell out with. Girl, I don't care if my kids think I'm a good parent or not. That's the problem. And that's why they don't care if you think they're a good kid or not. Is you crazy? I don't care if my kid thinks so. Whose view of parenting are you worried about? Because the only people you parenting is your kids. Crazy. Folks be crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You don't care if they think you're a good parent? Well, why would they care if you think they're a good kid? Whatever you do to them, they're going to do to you. You talk disrespectful to them, don't be mad when you hear them mumble calling you a female dog on the way out. Moving on. So my daughter told me to ask y'all, where's my signers at? My ASL folks. She gets on my nerves. She said, what is this? I know I'm going to regret this. I know I am. To my people under 35, tell me what this is. I know I'm going to regret this. I know I am, but I'm going to do it anyway. What is this? This right here. What is this? What is this word? What does that mean? That she said y'all gonna know because it's from a song. She said, teach, y'all gotta teach me how to sign this. What is this? What is that? And I know she being petty. This is my oldest. So you tell me what this is. I'm old. City girls? What song? I'm gonna pinch her at me when I see her. You said well, I don't know. That's why I said 20, about 30 and under. They gonna know. Tasia, real oh my God. She said tell them to teach you how to sign it. I'm about to get her. You hold on. That's my Brene. Oh my God, child. Miss Brene, I see you got jokes. City girls, really? You are so petty. And yes, they knew what it was. They sure did. Bye, girl. Oh, God. And do y'all see the games they play? You said I saw it as soon as I seen it. Hilarious. Oh, my God. I told y'all they be playing now. And just because she wanted to be petty, I'm probably going to learn how to sign it just because. Petty tail. I knew it had to be something. I knew. Girl, they all do. All of my kids, that's the stuff they be doing. Oh my God, my sister's middle name is Brene and mine is Shanae. No way. Girl and her. Oh my. Are you serious? It is. That all my daughters. Listen, I got two Brenes and a Shanae. Mm-hmm. Will do. Come on in then. That's crazy. And your sister's is only one letter different from my baby's, which is real crazy. Mm-hmm. I'll just sit here in my rocking chair. Girl, yes, Sarah, because we old. Because I didn't know. I did not know. I didn't know what that. I should have known, though. My kids is so petty. But do you see they play like their mama? They all got a great sense of humor. They do. It's just in their own way. No way. I got a niece that's a Janae, but hers is one letter off. Well, two letters off from your sister. I got a niece that's a Janae. Interesting. That's spooky. But y'all was all born around the same time, though. That's why. Y'all all born in like 89, 91. I mean, 90, 94 to like early 2000s. All of y'all born right in there, so it makes sense. You said how I felt when I became part of the community. Listen, so I'm gonna get her. Yeah, he started type. My son literally started typing it. Cause I said, when she said, I said, "What is that? Tongues?" She just cracked up. My son said, "Y'all funny." Oh my God. You said, "Yep, I'm a '94 baby." It's the fact that she said to ask us, "Your cousin is petty. Your sister is petty." I told y'all, and that ain't even emo mama. That's my oldest daughter. I'm trying to tell y'all how they do me. This is not new. They used to do that too. They'll be like, "Mom, what does this mean?" And I'll be like, "I don't know." They be like, "You should look it up." And I'll look it up and I'll be like, "Girls, I am your mother." They be like, "Mom, but listen though, listen." I'll be, girl, they get on my nerves. They act just like me though. In all the ways, they are like their mama. That sense of humor, like when I be, now y'all know where I be getting in trouble for what I be wanting to say. They just say it because they're young. They just do it. You said, "I love this space." Listen. And so when we are around each other, this is the vibe. Would they be playing? This is why I said they used to be texting each other and I see their phones pinging. I know y'all talking about me. Mom getting old. I would have gone up to folks asking them, "What is it to?" Listen. And mind you, that's at 9 o'clock in the morning. They got all the time in the world to play. They be playing at 12 o'clock in the morning. They be sitting crazy stuff. I'll be like, oh my God. That's why I had to get out of that thing because they had got, once everybody was over the age of 18, oh, they got real crazy. So now they have a sibling group chat and then they have the one with mom. And when they tell me sometimes about what be going on in there, I'll be like, don't tell me because y'all are just horrible. We didn't have no group chat. We had to go over our brother or sister's house or call them on the phone when our mama wasn't around to talk about them. Y'all can talk about us sitting right in our face. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, Russ. Get your mama, because you know she, look at them pants she got on, girl. Look at, she thinks she cute, don't she? Yeah, girl, but wait. But look at her stomach, though. Like, they can talk about us right in our face, and all they do is turn that blinky thing off. Or they be looking at their watch, typing back. So, yes, parents, they be talking about us right in our face. They used to have to, like, whisper or wait till we walk out the room. No, they be talking about us right in our face now. Sarah, right in their face. Look at daddy. He think he doing something. Watch him. Watch him. Watch what he do. Watch. And then they start snickering. What y'all laughing at? Nothing. Yeah. Y'all think y'all slick. We know. You said my sister group. I know. Not y'all talking about me, and I know y'all are. Mom, we are not talking about you, but you picked up your phone and text, and both of their phones did that blinky thing. And y'all all snickered. And then you two picked up your phone, and then her phone blinky thing. So I know what's going on here. Y'all phone, the blinky thing is giving it away. This is when I didn't know a lot about iPhones. I said, y'all do know I know y'all talking about me. Because this is looking like the game Simon Says around here. You said we talk about Pops and Auntie. Listen, the blinky thing. Because they would all be downstairs on the couch under their blankets watching a movie. And she'll pick up her phone, and then her sister's phone might be under the cover, but it's blinking through the cover. I can see it. And then they start snickering, like, wow, she about to say something. They get on my nerves. That's just all I'm going to say. Listen, that's what I'm going to... They used to do it when we'd be in a car. Oh, let me be fussing. Everybody's phone about to start dinging and pinging. I already know how I go. I said, I know y'all talking about me. Y'all phones is doing that flashy thing. That blinky thing is doing that. I don't care, girls. You said my brother and I are like that. The two old guys on the balcony in the Muppets. I'm trying to tell you. I already know how I go. I'm ready. So I can sit down and people watch. It's better when you people watch with a person. He said my kids do it too, but girl, they do. Mm-hmm. So, we're going to turn up this evening. So, I'm going to try to take me a nap early so I can get up. Because I don't know if we're leaving. And we started this with a Friday turn up, so we're going to end it with a Friday turn up. I don't know if they're going to go black on Sunday. If not, whatever. But if not, we'll just be and had an update for the new year. But it's going to be a turn up this evening. We got to. WRU, we at college. We've been here 3 years. We gonna do it. Yeah, we going to get our music going. You know, it ain't going to be on YouTube, so we going to do it over here. But we going to do an old school Friday night. Seeing as how I've been, like, sleeping during the day. So, I don't know exactly what time, but it'll be the day before my born day. Also, we going to party into your born day. Okay. All right, then. But I've been waking up at like 9 or 10 from a nap. So, we'll probably have it, you know, whatever. You said, Hermanita, once my bro comes, it's game over. I already know how y'all do. Listen. I'm trying to tell you. So, with that, we're gonna do that. Because we haven't done that in a long time. Like, since like May, really. May or June. I think that was the last time. It's almost been like, been over 6 months, really, I think, since we really played music and just chilled out. It's been a while. It's been a long time. Yes, it's been a long time. So we're gonna do that. It's my birthday month, so yeah. You know what? Y'all are hilarious. Everybody like, yeah, well, we'll just celebrate all the January birthdays now. Go ahead and get that out the way. So, with that too, I want to tell y'all again that I am very, very proud of y'all. Have to. You guys have come a very, very, very long way. Very long way. Very, very, very long way. Okay? And I'm excited. Okay? I'm excited about y'all transitions. I've been watching all your dehydrating videos and making your bread and making your milk and all of that kind of stuff, right? All the things that y'all are doing. Growing your gardens, learning how to use your survival stuff. Like, I'm very, very, very proud of y'all. There was a lot of things that you all had to change in this 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, 6 months, however long you've been here, right? On top of learning an unbelievable amount of information in 3 years. Okay. But you all stayed dedicated, you stayed focused to something that you didn't have to. You didn't have to. Mm-hmm. Do you hear me? Right? So with that, thank you so much, Rika. With that, I'm excited. It is a little unnerving what we're doing, but you all did a lot. The real versus synthetic lesson inspired me to find out what oil lathers to make natural soap. Thank you. Can you tell your TT, please? Good job. Can you tell your TT? Because I just was watching a thing about the synthetic shampoo. So can you please tell me? Thank you. See how that worked? I was just looking at the girl putting honey and something, and then and I was like, get to it. And then you just came right on in here. So, yeah, can you help Auntie, please? It has been a pleasure knowing you this past year. Learned a lot. Oh, thank you, Miss Donna. Yeah, you said good value. Silk milk recall. Yep, a lot of stuff. Coconut castor oil and use distilled water and cloves. Rosemary to make it natural. Shampoo. Interesting. Coconut. I got both of them. Coconut, castor oil, and use distilled water and cloves. Got it. Hibiscus leaves can be used as shampoo. Interesting. Yep. So I'm gonna learn. I'm about to figure it out. I love you guys too. But this is the thing though. God is so amazing. I'm gonna be honest. I never thought it was gonna be this. And I say this, Miss Dewana, you got to go back and watch all the other classes, Pumpkin. These are all questions I already answered 1,000 times in the last couple of days. I love you. But you know people are asking and you know I've answered. So if you go back and watch the rewatches, you'll be able to answer all them questions you keep on asking me. Love you, sis. Come on. You know where to go to find the answer. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. I love you. Coconut and castor oil for soap, clove and rosemary for shampoo. So y'all know I didn't figure out how to make the soap. I just need to learn for the shampoo though. I saw a video of a Caribbean mom washing her son's hair with him trying to will my leaves grow back. Okay. Good job. All right. Well, we learning, you know? So with that, again, I just want to say I'm proud of y'all progress. Don't think that I'm not. In so many different areas. Okay? Because a lot of y'all have changed in a lot of ways. You hear me? You all have grown. You have let go. You have separated yourself. You have dug deep down in to find out why you are still doing certain things and change those things. You guys did a lot of work. And I told y'all, I said, this is what we're going to do. It's going to be very difficult. It's probably going to be one of the hardest things you ever had to do in your life. But you will not regret it. Your life is going to change today. And I remember I said today, if you stay over here, your life, this is a change right here. Now, you're going to have to put your boots on. Because it ain't about to be easy. But, honey, you will not want to go back to the life you had before it. I promise you that. Do what? Go back to what? No. That don't even seem appealing to me. Amen. I love y'all family. Thank God for this beautiful family. You hear me? You definitely helped me break old habits and create new things. God did though. God. And that's what I'm saying. God did. I told y'all, I said, yep, I'm grateful for every single thing that he does for me. You hear me? Grateful for every single thing he does. All of the hardship, all of the ugly, because it produced this. Y'all did some labors of love. But some of y'all had a labor of love on yourself. You loved on everybody else, but you didn't love on you. You didn't heal your wounds. You didn't dress your wounds. You didn't clean your wounds. Because you was too busy trying to help everybody else clean their raw wounds, right? But God gave y'all time to work on your wounds, on your hurts, on your pain, on your everything. He gave you time. He gave you time. You're welcome. But God, though, this is what I'm saying. He didn't have to give us this time. He could have just told us about the survival stuff and not working on ourselves. But He gave us a plethora of things to do. But it kept your mind so busy on good things, right? That it changed the trajectory of a lot of the things in your life. You hear me? You hear me? That's why I said, like, it was the hardest thing I ever had to do, to walk away from my old life. And that ain't saying, oh, I don't do this and I don't do that. No, to walk away from the old me. To walk away from what my family taught me and what the church taught me and all of that, and to find God for myself, because that's what you did. If you stayed over here, yeah, we all had a little bit of church, or some of us had none. But baby, can't nobody rock your relationship with God now. You don't even, it ain't even on the table. Back in the day, you used to, what God understand, you'd be like, I don't even want to. Why would you ask me to do that? Do you know? Watching. It has been an emotional journey, but I'm grateful. Me too. I said, you're going to cry a lot. You're going to slide down the wall like you on a Lifetime movie. All of that. But baby, you will not regret this time you spend in getting to know God for yourself. He make your life better. The more time you spend getting to know Him, He thank you. He makes your life better. Them wall slides was real, girl. Don't forget the shower cries and the on the way to work and the in the break room trying to hold back, sitting at the desk, baby, behind somebody's head, and you, girl, look. I know. Listen, but you can have a slide anywhere, public bathroom, girl, wherever you went. In the car, you be all, God, trying to, can't see, blurry eyes, crazy. Baby, he done hit me in a couple different spots. I'm trying to tell you. But at least he's still touching you. Walking in the store, trying to shop, girl, wherever you at in the alleyway, right? Because he don't have to touch you. He don't have to make your spirit sensitive to his unctioning. He don't have to. You never lied. It's been a journey, and I wouldn't have changed a thing. Come on. I know now the real meaning of family. Come on. I had not cried in probably 2 years. I was so numb. But the way I ugly cry now, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. That girl, that just made the hair on my body stand up. You heard that? You heard that? She said I hadn't cried. I was so numb to everything. She said, but the way I ugly cry right now, baby, wouldn't trade it. How many of y'all be ugly crying now and let it go? Hiding in the bathroom, patting my face so I don't look puffy after crying. Girl, this part. Come on. Pumping gas. I'm glad I have more self-control with my emotions and words. Come on. Watching my mouth has lessened the headaches. Oh. So the word got power in it. It's medicine. I thank God so much for that extra spiritual push I was in search of during my journey. Come on, God knows. I was ugly crying yesterday listening to gospel music. Good job, Purple Star. Good job. Releasing. We ain't holding on to nothing. I'll be driving home from taking the kids to school ugly crying. Thank you, God. Come on. Facts. I was heartless. Now I cry for everything. Oh, you be having your bread moments. Oh, okay. And you was walking past the bread, Naisha, and crying. Got it. Got it. Got it. So your spirit is back alive. It's sensitive. Because remember I told you, dead people the only ones that ain't crying. They don't feel. People say, I don't want to feel. I don't want to feel. Okay, so then you don't want to, because you either paralyzed in that area or unalived in that area if you don't feel. And over time, your spirit dies because you have to release and renew. This is how God made everything. Even our dead skin sheds off, even though we don't see it every day, and it's new skin every day. He said, renew your mind. Well, your body doing its job, but we don't let the inside do what it's supposed to do. You see, you feel so much better after that good slide cry, girl. Ugly nose running. You can. Woo! I thought crying was weak. That's how I was. Uh oh. You said I was always a crier, though. Come on. I thank God more in front of the people, no longer afraid to praise Him. Come on. Come on. Come on. You back alive. Hey, Queen. You back alive. You back alive. That's what it is. Barely bread, choking on tears. Listen, huh? Barely breathing. That part. That part. But would you rather be sensitive? Some of us was hard hearted. A lot of us. And even if we wasn't hard hearted in every area, even the 10 men on the Wiz cried. I'm trying to tell you. We was hard hearted. Yes, and it feels good to be alive. I'm trying to tell you. And this is the thing. It be that silent scream, post whooping cry. That part. That part. But this is the thing though. Crying is good for the soul. Crying is good for the soul because you releasing it. And we know that toxins go out and all those different things. So God has allowed you all to become more sensitive to His Spirit. That is a blessing. Because when they didn't have GPS, when they didn't have a map, the leader of whoever it was, of the family, the father, whoever it is, they had to be sensitive because it wasn't on GPS to tell you to go left or right. So that sensitivity, you said, wow, I just came in and you were in my business. I was just talking to Rika about this. Because we ain't about to have no GPS. So how you going to know when to turn right, turn left, get up and go, or stay? If everybody's not going to be talking about it, how will you know? You're going to have to be sensitive. Okay, guy, you said you don't want us to leave right now? Okay, wait till 7 o'clock. I don't know why. Something you telling me we need to wait till 7 o'clock. We need to not go this way. Okay? So all of it was training. Here go the hair standing up on my body again. It's all on my legs. This is the training. These onions once again. Come on, somebody. It's raining in your house, Sarah. Exactly, Rochelle. So this is the thing. Turn up this evening. I was so numb I couldn't heal my heart. I feel my heart in my body now, but now, ooh wee, what right? Why didn't He stop it? Come on. Why didn't He stop you from finding WOIU? Why didn't He stop none of it? He didn't stop it because He is a big, big God. And then you wouldn't know how big He is. You wouldn't know relief if you had never been under pressure. You wouldn't know how strong you was unless it was tested. You have to test the strength of bands and test the strength of all kinds of things. Bend combs back and forth and all that. You got to make sure things are tempered right, like your curling irons or chocolate. And if it's too much heat or too much moisture or too much this or too much that, come on. He knew exactly what we all needed. You hear me? He knew exactly what we all needed. Y'all been tempered. You know about tempered glass? Tempered glass can withstand a lot more wear and tear, right? Right? Tempered glass, it can withstand more. It can be used for more things, not just right, because all glass ain't created equal. Okay, you've been tempered. Before, if he would have put you in a fire, you would have exploded. If he would have put you in a dark, cold place, you would have cracked. Now you're tempered. You can go in the refrigerator and in the oven and be on the counter and then to a table and still be all right. Still whole. Not broken, cracked, or shattered. You've been tempered. But you had to be in the cold and you had to be in the heat. And then snatched out the cold to the heat. But some stuff can do that. Some bowls and stuff like that, they can go from the oven to the fridge to the freezer. They can go. Everything can't do that. You have to be designed to go from one thing to the next thing to the next thing and still stay whole. You hear me? It can't just be one or the other. Sometimes it's going to be all of them at the same time. Because some dishes, as soon as you beat it, you got to put it in the freezer. Then you got to take it out and let it thaw just a little bit to the right temperature to be able to put it on there so it'll caramelize or do. It's all sorts of things. Think about the dough. Y'all niece. I was about to say your daughter. Y'all niece. She's talking about baking bread. And we was talking about the first time she ever made banana bread. She was probably about 6, 7. From scratch. I didn't do nothing. I made her mash up everything. And so I have a picture of her sitting over the thing and she's looking at the bread like, oh yeah, like I made this. We was teaching the Little Red Hen story at this point in time. And so she's talking about making bread now. And I said, well, remember, life is like dough. I said, tell me what happened. She said, it's going to rise. And she was smiling all hard. I said, yeah, and then you got to punch it down again, she said. I said, and then you have to fold it over and let it rise again. So when you get to where you think you're going, don't forget, in order for all the layers and the bread to puff up and be light and airy, you gotta keep on folding it, punching it down, and making it rise. Keep on folding it, punching it down. Some bread you gotta do that. It gotta rise 4 or 5 times, and then another sitting in a proofing room or a proofing space to make sure that all of the active ingredients is where they need to be. She said, but why we gotta be pushed down? You want to be heavy bread or light and airy bread? Anybody ever tried to take some yeast rolls and put them straight in the oven without letting them rise? How they taste? The frozen can. They be hard. They be bad because you didn't know. You supposed to take them out 3 hours ago, let them sit out so that the... You be eating them like them. You put the butter on it, it don't do nothing. You try to put them back in the oven, you be stupid. Like, this is dumb. I have my whole recipe dry. Right? So if you miss a step, you gonna have something, but it ain't gonna be what it could have been. Now I want to make some bread with my baby. You gonna have some bread, but it ain't gonna be what it could have been. You hear me? Well, whatever it is, there are steps involved so that all of the ingredients are mixed together so that you get a finished product. You can't wait till the end and put the eggs in. You said dessert. Huh? What? Oh, desert tongue. Yeah, that must be dry, girl. Or synthetic bread. I don't want to think about it. Man. But I told y'all the bread ain't been feeling right lately. Y'all be laughing at me, and I be telling y'all, I said, I love bread, but I ain't been able to eat the bread. And then he come here and tell me what it's made with. I said, well, that makes sense. Right. I was like, wait, what? Yeah. So with that, we turning up this evening. I'm about to go because I gotta go and take care of some stuff in the kitchen. I'm about to get me some carrots going on the dryer, and I gotta put the other ones in the bags, and I need to put the sealed things in there. But I be trying to wait till I have like 10 bags, so I don't open the oxygen absorber or them and have them just sitting down. So I gotta do some work with that. I need to blanch my carrots and get them on the dehydrator, but we'll be turning up, so I'll probably be eating and taking a nap. So it's gonna be later in the day. But bring all the stuff you used to bring when we first, but don't bring all the stuff. Bring what you need to turn up. If that's nothing, that's nothing. Whatever it is that, but don't go back and get nothing that you used to have. If you don't do that, just bring what you used to turn up now. If that's just yourself and a ice cold glass of milk and some cookies, then you do what you need to do. You're right, cause girl, that's what we was talking about. Yep. So we learned how to make quick breads in class. I'm glad. Come on, come on. I got everything for survival, but I'm getting my dehydrator this time. Good job. Good job. Well, I love y'all. I miss the turn ups. Make work go by faster. I know. So we gonna do it this evening. I don't know how long, but we ain't had a club circle in a minute. We have not had club circle in a long time. But if we go black, we gotta end with that. We gonna get something in the morning on and then but tonight we ain't did now. I can't move around like I used to in here. I used to be able to get on my side and let y'all have it, and I'm putting my braces on this evening. These knees gonna work. You hear me? So if you super sanctified, this is a frat party. Don't come. I'm telling you right now. If you super sanctified and Holy Ghost, and you can't, cause we bring it. We about to go and put our fishing rods out this evening. Before this app in, we got to put out some bait. So if you said Queen said wings and fries and shrimp will be $1 tonight. Okay, so Queen got the food. We running a special. You hear me? Okay, so if you too saved to whatever, yeah, don't come. This is a frat party. It's the WOIU frat party, and so don't come over here this evening. Rika says she on the bar. Bet. All right. We need somebody to do the decorations. You said let me paint cream and wrap these knees. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna go and clean my little dance floor up here and get it ready. Grape juice and pizza for everyone. Come on. You said all right. Yeah. So we gonna need some. What is the teenies that don't have no liquor in them? What is they called? Yeah, the decor. We gonna need it. I know where I door me in there. We can let nephew and them handle the dough. Mocktails, right? We gonna bring your mock. We need somebody on the mocktail table. Anybody got the mock? You can bring a pinata. Yes, please do. Please do, cause I can't wait till these niggas get to hitting it. Yeah, spin them around good. Go ahead. We gonna put them in a little plastic thing and put the pinata right there. Don't let them fall over. And you said, "Nah, I'm on security. I already caught a gone, Riz. Gone. You gonna be the designated driver. Thank you, cause we gonna need you to be." Okay, Sarah says she got the mocktails. Okay, I need 2 people at the bar with me. I got Rika and Sarah. Sarah is serving the mocktails. Yeah, and the virgin margaritas. Mr. Artisan said he gonna be bouncing number 2. Riz, there go your team right there. Gonna have him checking, and patting the niggas down at the thing. You know what I'm saying? Gone. Miss Avery and Riz on security, and LK Artisan. We got him too, so we got 3. We gonna need a nigga at the back door just in case. Who is designated driver? Because y'all know I'm gonna be losing my shoes. I'm about to tell you who. Tasia. Tasia is the DD, so you gonna need to get her your number. Go on and text her now so she got it. Who gonna be in the lost and found? Gotta be a trustworthy person, because we can't leave our wallet with you if you ain't right. We need a trustworthy. Auntie Judy. We could put you. Auntie Judy gonna be on the lost and found in the courtroom. We gonna put Auntie Judy over there. Her auntie saying and Tadera. Okay, and Tadera. Joy do usually be on Lost and Found. Okay, so get with Joy. Let her know we got some people that's gonna help her so she can come out if she needs to. She ain't gotta stay in the closet, in the room. You know what I mean? In the coat closet because they got to stay in there and give you a ticket. She gonna want to come out too. So she got some help this time for the last turn up. Yep. Yep. So get your food and everything you need. And we're going to do what we used to do a long time ago that we haven't done in a long time, just in case this is going away, because y'all know they be playing. We will not ever be able to do it over here and make it be okay. So it's only going to be on TikTok. Me too. We ain't did it in a while. I said, okay, girl. You can do one. I don't know how it's gonna be on fan base either. So here we go. But we're gonna do it for one last time for the one time. Now it might not go away. It might, but we gonna get it in because we ain't did a Friday in a long time. Because I be sleep. And if I ain't sleep, we on here talking about the end of the world. So let's just not. Let's just have a good time. Do we pay for parking at our place? Listen, that you could be valet if you want to. You sure can. Cause folks ain't never gonna be able to find that car after this evening. They'll be looking for it. So we got the coat closet, we got valet, we got security, we got the wings, we got the mocktails, we got the bar, we got the decorations. We good. We ready. We got all our stuff. I can't tell y'all what time the party start. I don't know because I don't know what time I wake up. But if I get to bed early, I'll probably wake up about 7:30 or 8. I might not even go to sleep. We gonna see. I don't know how this is gonna go. Yep, we got the cigar room. Thanks, Shay. Mm-hmm. Yep, meds only outside because we got people in here that got problems and asthma and stuff. So if you bring your meds, we gonna have a med section outside for you. No vaping on the inside, okay? That was great organization and participation is. T, we need help with the food. You can just bring whatever you gonna bring. Okay, cool. I'm gonna just put on my black Air Forces. Oh God. Yep, Riz and LK Artisan and Mr. Avery. She said the Black Force crew is. I'm gonna have my Tim's on just in case, cause I might have to come break some up. So I'm gonna put my angry face, as my nephew say, my angry face Tim's on. Give me a second, y'all. I guess I can't even wear my heels tonight. Riz wearing 10. Yeah, let me go on and put my Tim's on. I'm gonna have to find me a cute little Gina Leah fit or something, cause I thought I was gonna get me dressed up, but not if Riz is wearing her black night Air Forces. I'm not. Let me get my son going. All right, y'all. I need to get to all this stuff because it's gonna be Saturday and I ain't gonna be in did nothing, and I'm trying to keep myself on the thing. I'm trying to keep myself on the thing. I do have a question, okay? And this is side note, off subject, and then I'm about to go. So I need to call my baby back too before she lay down because she work nights. Um, this question is not going to apply to everybody. Mari too. Come on. Definitely need him on the ones and twos. He need to be our DJ. So, for those of you, again, this question does not apply to everyone. If it does not apply to you, you do not have to answer. Okay? Y'all got me? Because all the questions I ask don't always apply to everybody, but a lot of people be like, I'm just give an answer anyway, but you don't need to. Okay? Y'all ready? Okay. How many of you before coming to WOIU would rather be recognized for your appearance and the things that you had, and now you want to be recognized for the things that you know? Like, that's more of a compliment to hear how smart you are, or how, all right, Miss Shanique, what, or how much you know. You no, it's not bad. I'm just trying to see some transition. I'm trying to see, right? So since you've been here, it's not so much about how you look. It's almost an insult. I mean, it's not an insult. You like compliments, but don't tell me. Do you want to know what I know though? That's more interesting. Do you feel like you're a more interesting person? Anybody feel like they're a more interesting person now and they can talk to a lot of different people? Not that you couldn't before, but has that expanded, should I say? Okay. Okay. You are pretty. Okay, and what else? Girl! What else? What else you see? What else? I mean, you didn't even take time. Oh, okay. Okay. Yep. You said yes, it expanded it. Okay. 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 I just wanted to see. Because y'all know that there are things like, of course, as a teacher, say yes to expansion. Okay. Okay. If they don't accept. Okay. Okay. I just wanted to know your growth, you know? The attraction is stronger because of the curiosity. Exactly. So with that, um, that makes me happy as a teacher, right? Because hopefully the more you add to your life, it's not a stress, it is an asset. More than just skin. Sarah, I actually know something. Come on. That's why I tell people, put the phone down and don't look at me. Listen to what I'm saying. That makes me feel a lot better. Yes, I've always hated people. I always noticed my beautiful eyes, hair, and not my mind. Oh, Tadera, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I was worried about hair, makeup, and material things. Now I'm telling people to read books and lead in Bible study group at work. Is. Do you keep on making the hair on my body stand up? That's what you want to do today? You hear me? You hear me? And hopefully the people here are very wise. If you wasn't wise before, you wiser now. If you wasn't wise before you got here, I know you didn't be here a while. Yeah, you wiser now. You might not be as wise as you want to be, but you a lot wiser than you was 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 6 months ago. People always just see almond eyes and dimples. Baby, I'm smart too. That part. Right. You said it was looking on the outward, but now I'm looking on the inward and telling people to get right with that. Come on. You said, yep, now my sisters call for help, and I was the one calling at first. Oh! Oh! Yeah, 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 yeah. Do, 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 do. You said what? You said I'm able to talk to a lot of people talk them off the ledge. Come on. I was so concerned about how I looked because I was self-conscious about myself. Being in this classroom made me not care because I have so much knowledge now. Oh, sister, I love it. And this, oh, y'all making all the hair on my body stand up on my legs and everything. My life has changed. I crave knowledge and wisdom. Yes, I'm beautiful, but this beauty comes with brains. That part. That part. That part. And our brothers too. I know. Y'all like, girl, what did you read today? Did you what all you know how to do? Oh, I can but what else? And the wrong people had to jump ship. That part, Amber. That part. Customers come in the store with negative energy, but before they leave, it's all positive. Come on, Miss Moore. Ooh. Y'all said y'all want to make Teach Happy this. Do you understand right here that this, seeing this transition, is better than this? You heard me? And that's why I said, I don't care about that other stuff. Is you ready to change? Do you want to learn? Are you tired of being unhappy? Do you want to be able to help other people? Do you want to be an asset and not a problem? All of these different things, y'all had to say yes. You said you fell in love with books again. Come on. How many of y'all did that too? That's a good one. How many of y'all fell in love with reading again? Or got a love for reading? Maybe you didn't read it all before. I know a lot of y'all was like, yeah, I had like 2 books done. And it didn't just stop at books about the Bible. Y'all got bread books, building books, books about science, books about stuff you probably never, dinosaurs, all kinds of stuff, ancient books. I used to read, but not knowledgeable books. Oh, you like them, what's her name? Them Zane books, Janae books. You like them books, huh? I used to read them too. Them, and I read all of them. Mm-hmm. I was into saying that. Well, okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. I know how it go. You said that was me. Uh-huh. Y'all used to be reading them Fabio books. Wondering why your love life is crazy. Well, because that's fairy tale. You trying to make them in a Fabio and Ray Jenkins from the book. It ain't gonna work. You done played out the scenes in your room. They didn't work out how the book worked out though. Or maybe they did. Yeah. None of us did, but we was. I was one of them chicken noodle soup books. Oh, okay. Got it. So you was reading all the self-help book. Got it. Yes. You said you learned that you do still care for some people. Okay. Good job. Good job. Good job. So with that, starting my log journey had a major impact. Ooh, on me because I did a big chop and was wearing wigs over them. And one day I just said, forget it, and been rocking my locks ever since. You said what, girl? You said what, girl? Don't and you love what you see now in the mirror, don't you? You're not always looking for the new look. You are the new look every day. Hot box one I had to put away. Uh-oh. How many of y'all changed your hair, for the women or men? How many of you said, I'm gonna let this hair grow out the way it grow out? Or I'm not, and if you don't, that's okay. If you still in that space, baby, everybody got their time. And it ain't saying that because you ain't natural, you ain't natural. That ain't what we saying. But how many, okay. I cut my hair out completely off. You said I'm starting this whole journey over. This is what I'm about to do. Me 3 years locked in. Come on. I literally just rearranged my bookshelf today, and now my study area is so much more organized. I wish I could say the same for my area. I haven't. It's been great. Come on, Isabel. Come on. Ain't that crazy that when you allow people to see what God made you look like without all of the extras, you feel more confident? But when you had your hat on and your face mask on, you were assertive, but you were really insecure. And I'm not saying this about anybody that wear makeup, because I wear makeup. I got eyebrows and lashes on right now. But I'm just saying, you learn to love what God made more when you stop covering up what God made. You learn to love yourself when you stop covering up your flaws and said this is a flaw instead of hiding them. You said no color or perm on my hair, all natural. Come on. Come on. Right? You said you ain't lying. Ooh, why you yelling? Why is you over there yelling? No, I'm just playing. You learn to love what God made. The devil teaches you to hate and change what God made. And so then you always feel insecure. Eyelashes, extensions gone. That was really hard for me. Girl, well, take them off and put them on. So you can still see you. No, but if God telling you no, don't do it. Don't go back. But I put these on and take them right off and lay them on the pillow. This is the real me. I completely stopped going to the same old oak trees I used to. Come on, A Good. J. Cole said it. No need to fix what God already put his paintbrush on. Ain't. Ain't. You said what now? You said what? Ain't. Show ain't. And that's why you can't make me. You don't gotta like it. God did. God did it for me. Whatever that is. Listen, I wouldn't leave out the house if my face wasn't beat. Now I'm barefaced and locked. Come on. And you get, ooh, you, hi, Miss Lady. You so pretty. I like your hair. Ooh, how you doing, Miss Lady? You look nice today. I like your hair. Hey, sister. Oh. It ain't, hey, little mama. What's going on with you tonight? They give you respect when they can see your pores. You see what I'm saying? This is what I look like. Well, minus this and this in the morning. Might be a little white. Drew right here, though. But good morning. Okay, my degree didn't wear off last night. You want a hug? Because I'm going through menopause, so I might need to get up and take a shower in the middle of this. But good morning. You said you could look at this every day? Oh, okay. Because I ain't doing all that extra. I might wake up and one of my locks is sticking straight up, and I'm going to leave it. Don't try to change it. That's what they want to do today. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. It takes a lot to be naturally you. It takes more to be who God made, more energy and more confidence to be who God made you to be than to cover yourself up. It's easy. Costumes, disguises. And this is how so many people are fooled. And that's why God said, don't judge by what you see on the outside. You better take some time and get to know what's in that cup. When my husband told me he preferred me without makeup back in the day when I used to wear a face for everyday work, I was like, that's what I need. That's all I needed to know. That part. That's all I need to know. The freedom is so amazing. Nequa, I'm trying to tell who about to do all that. I mean, and don't get me wrong now, when it's the days, if I want to put it on, I can. But it's an option, not a requirement. And if you like me like this, oh, you really gonna like me when I get dressed up and put my thing on. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you gonna be in awe when I go on and put it on like a can. You see what I'm saying? But this is what you get. Makeup is made to enhance your natural features, not to make you look completely different. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on. I can still do the other. But that's not a requirement. And if this ain't enough for you, exit left, please. Girl, you need to dress up. No, you need to dress down. Because it look like you're looking for attention. You don't like yourself? Yeah, I like myself. Why we can't never see the real you then? I've been in a place where I didn't like my hair. I've been in a place where I didn't like my everything. I've been in a place, but now I don't care if it's skinny, got biscuits on the side, missing teeth. Whatever it is, if you don't like this, you don't like me. Because this is who I am today. Now, will I be this person tomorrow? Hopefully not. Hopefully I'll be better than I was today. But you trying to come in and be on some other stuff? No, it took me long enough, too long, to get to the point where I love me, no matter what nobody else think. Yep. Missing teeth and biscuits too. Come on, girl. And moving on. And moving on. And what? This is where we at. This is where we at. Huh? And that ain't stopping nothing, I promise you. I'll be like, no, I don't want to date nobody. And then I'll be like, God, when you gonna send my husband? He said, well, when is you gonna let somebody even try to date you? I probably ain't. So quit asking me. You asking rhetorical questions now that you already know. You keep saying you ain't gonna date nobody, and then you ask me, well, why I got just sitting. God, you ain't sent my husband yet. He said, if I try to, you turn him away and pull your knife out. I mean, what you want me to do? What exactly do you want me to do, Circa? Do you want to date or not? Kinda. I don't know yet. I haven't really decided sometimes. Because if they say anything about cookies or cake or banana splits, I don't want to talk to them no more. Why you always got to bring up the sweets and banana splits and something? I don't want no banana split. Can't we just go eat some granola? Some brain food or something? Why you always got to take it to the sweets? No, I'm allergic to sweets. That part, 3-day minimum. Girl, if they wait 3 days. The moment you make a comment about cookies, cake, or banana split, you're out of here. If you're making it in your windows towards that, you out of here. So I know you will be trying to rob the cabinet in the kitchen. You passed all the healthy stuff. You didn't reach for no vegetables. You didn't reach for the 5 groups. I know. Now I'm agreeing with you, sis. We saying the same thing. But I don't even give girls, and most of them don't make it a day. That's what I'm saying. They giving you 3 days. Sweet yams. We do savory over here. This is why I'm single. I will. No. You gonna know. Y'all know. Y'all see it over here all the time, and that's the face they get. What? What did I do? You know exactly what you did. Was I supposed to laugh, kiki, ha ha? None of that is funny. You grown. We not 17. You smell that sour milk. That's the face. That's how it make me feel when you open the milk and it's chunky. Especially when you was a kid and you didn't know how to. That's the feeling you give me when you talk about sweets and I don't even know you. Girl, I don't let us be and grab my robe and be like, I'm about to go. Spoiled milk. I don't know how. I don't even know how I got married because I was like this with my ex-husband. You would think he would just go away. He was persistent. He was persistent. Girl. He said, I know ain't nobody over there with you. Ain't. So why do you keep trying to get over here? You don't want nothing but to ruin my day or time. I don't know. Everybody ain't like that, and you end up being everybody. Move on. Move on. Move on. Hey, James. No. You saw me over here happy and you just had to ruin it, huh? You saw me over here fulfilled and living in my purpose, and you said to yourself, I want to ruin that. Interesting. Go away. And the moment that you don't think I'm going to give you what you want, you start attacking me. Well, maybe the reason you single, because I don't like niggas like you. That's why I'm single, because I can see. I got eyes. And even without my glasses and this eye getting weaker, I can still see. And I see that I don't want that. There is nowhere on this planet that is as bomb as WRU. That part. Come on. It was just something about you, mess. Girl. Yeah, the fact that you ain't had me. Move around. That's the only thing. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And you community property too. I don't like Russian roulette. You're just different, and you exactly the same. Bye. Come on, Nisi Poo. WOU sets the standard, and dude, we don't do community. Come on. You want me to be? That's why my marriage didn't last, because I was coming with this same energy. I'm trying to tell you, you can't just give me whatever you want and tell me you stink. And this is why niggas used to hightail it. Girl, you always single is. Because they know I'm not playing. And they don't want to put the energy in. That's fine. I would rather you not waste my time. I'm not even sad about it. I want to contend. I want somebody that's going to be able to. We can lock arms and we pushing through, nigga. We is the defense. But if you the one that's gonna let them slide by, you're right. I don't need you over here. 10 toes down, 9 if you got them. But if you can't be closer to 9 than 1 in every area, I'm gonna need you to go over there. Because this is the thing. Even in a friendship, if I cannot count on you, what are you here for? If you cannot soothe me when I'm going through something, what are you here for? If you are not looking to solutions to my problems, like you're asking me to look for solutions for yours, what are you here for? This is friends, this is family members. I don't care that you're just my family member. You could also be a leech. You could also be an energy vampire. You could also, I don't care about that. Because then if something happened to me, you gonna go on and get to the other family member. You gonna just move on to the next one, whichever one you can get, whatever woman, man you can get. You gonna just move on to the next. It's all a lot of people have. I can get it over here. Well, good, go get it over there. Oh, such and such gonna do. You have not ever been able to use another woman, baby. Listen, I will call her for you. Oh, it's somebody I can be with. Do you want me to call whoever she is? Oh, you talking crazy? You think I'm joking? No, I actually know you're serious because you're speaking out of your heart right now. So you didn't think I knew she was here? You want me to call her? I looked at the phone bill, nigga. I already know her number, boo. It's the one you call right when you leaving out the apartments. Mm, would you like me to call and tell her that I'm sending you over to her house? What you want? I will hand deliver you to her. I'm trying to tell you, have all your stuff at the house when you get there. Not this one, hers. You won't ever get to. And this why my nose been broke. Maybe if it's somewhere else you can get. I was a different. I got brothers, and I hate to say it. Lord forgive me, and if I was wrong, you gonna have to help me. How my brothers used to talk to chicks once they was done with them. If you know, you know. My brother said, "You said what, nigga did?" I remember when I used to tell people, to see my pickle that I don't got. And a grab the pretend pickle. Would. And still have to stop myself from doing it now. Tell a nigga, quit, nigga. And skirt off on a nigga. Ain't got no pickle nowhere, but sure would tell him to get with it. You used to say it too, Auntie, it needs to put in a quickness. God have to take that out, because I think one time my husband, we first got married, I think I told him that. I think I did. He said, you don't even have one. I said, well, he said, you should not say that to people. Especially your husband. You right. But my husband shouldn't do stuff that make me want to feel like I got to say that to him. You said my husband told me never say that again. I'm trying to say, oh, so you did it too. So I'm not the only one. Good job. Will, used to, did, have to stop myself from saying it now. Nigga. And this is why I was the homeboy. The girly homeboy. I look like a girl, but really I was the homeboy. And you have 7 brothers. Oh, yeah. So you are, oh, yeah. Oh, bro. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where it come from. You a whole dude on the inside. They don't know you a pretty boy. We was the first pretty boys. Well, act like you got one then. I'm trying to tell you, because one of us got to have one. We can't both. So, I'll take it if you don't need it. Does it screw off, or can you, like, put it on the contraption? Because you evidently don't need it at all. Yes, playing football with the neighborhood boys and everything. I'm trying to tell you. I'm grateful for it. Shut your hole and know your role. Thank you. Shut your hole, know your role, is how I feel about it. My brother used to say that. Shut your hole and know your role. I was like, oh. You told your wife that? He said, I did. And what'd she do? Because I know you wasn't sleeping with both your eyes closed after that. My ex told me if he didn't know I was a woman, he'd think I was a dude. I'm trying to tell you, that's why I was always the homeboy. Hey, Sheena. I'm going to tell my husband that today and see what he say. Girl, quit playing. Between you and Riz, I be trying to figure out who I'm going to have to bind out of jail. Or come pick up from the hospital, the way y'all be playing with people. Crazy. You and Riz. I don't know which one of y'all I'm going to have to pick up from the hospital or the jailhouse. You said I'm over here being good. But Queen over here sounding like you. You got your black forces on. And just like when you be picking with your grandma, she about to go messing with bro today. I don't be knowing where I'm gonna have to pick y'all up from. I don't know if I'm gonna pick y'all up from jail or the hospital. I don't know, cause the way y'all be messing with people who y'all know ain't got good sense, it's crazy. Y'all like the thrill of it, don't you? The thrill. Y'all the thrill seekers. I see what's going on here. I see what's going on. You hear me? Listen. You said, what kind of day is this? What do you mean? It's a Friday. It's the thrill. I know it is. I know. I can tell y'all live on the edge. I know the crazies in here. I've been y'all teaching for about 3 years now. If I don't know my students. You said, I know why you do it. She do too. She said, I do it for the reactions. We know. And that's why she do it. Go over there messing with her grandma. Go over there messing with her. No, she gonna get riled up. Listen. Y'all sounding like my auntie said she going in there to stir up the church. And I want my answers too. I got y'all around me everywhere. You know what? I'm going to call her today. See? Let me go. I'm about to go call my baby because y'all about to start trouble. Bye. I'm about to call my trouble starter. They called me to get me rather than like, bye, mama, I'm going to let you go. Why y'all coming around here messing with these people? Right. Right, because I got my own. You see what my oldest daughter did this morning. And then the other one called while I was on the phone with y'all. And then I already talked to the other one, and the son will probably be calling me this evening. When I'm really feeling frisky, I mess with my mother-in-law. That part. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's when you lean it all the way over. You're like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I feel like I want to play too, but I'm just going to be that part. We going to leave it. We turning up this evening on TikTok. I can't tell you what time because I don't know. Depends on what time I wake up. Just have your stuff ready. Just get your clothes on. I'll let you know closer to the time. If I take a nap early, it might be around 7 or 8. If not, I don't know. It just depends on what time I get up. But we gonna do it. Okay? Excuse me. So I'm gonna try to go to sleep early. It's still early right now. Yes. Yeah. Okay. See y'all later. I love you. I gotta go call my daughter. She might be asleep already too. Dang it. She worked nice. I love y'all. See y'all later. We gonna turn up. Miss Sheena. You'll see. Go back and look at some of the first videos. It's Friday, and you'll see. You'll see what turned up is.